You're watching BBN Tonight, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome back to BBN Tonight. The NCAA Track and Field Championships got started a few minutes ago in Eugene, Oregon, and like we told you last night, there's a huge group of Wildcats on this trip.
Yes, so we caught up with their freshly extended head coach, Lonnie Green, yesterday evening to talk about the opportunity ahead of them and how grateful he is for the chance to continue to lead this team in the future.
What are the feelings as you head into this week, with the many athletes you have in so many different events?
Put it like this, I'm tight, but I can't let the babies know I'm tight. You know what I mean? I have to keep a calm demeanor because, they feed off my energy. They feed off our staff's energy. So I'm bubbling on the inside, but I gotta keep it real smooth. And no matter what goes on, I gotta find the right words, the right thing to say to keep them calm. They're feeling the pressure of it too. You know what I mean? They know the expectations and they know the things they have already accomplished leading into this championship. So because of social media, they know the expectation that the outside world is expecting them to do to take it to another level. So for me, I'm bubbling, but I got to remain calm.
I don't know if this is something you're doing right now or not. Is this also a time of reaching out to recruits and saying, look what we've done to this point and keep an eye on us this weekend?
We really don't. I think they know what we're doing. I think we're so focused on the task at hand. You know what I mean? In this championship cycle, I don't think any program or coach is able to juggle preparing a team for a championship and still pick up the phone and call John or Sally or Jane. You know what I mean? But we have a recruiting coordinator who communicates with them on a weekly basis. But for us, our focus right now is singular, and that's these NCAA championships. And we got a shot. If the city said we don't have a shot, I probably need to stop drinking Mountain Dew. But at the end of the day, we got a great shot at this, and that's my focus. You know what I mean? That's my focus. We got a legitimate shot at this thing, and most people say, Coach, you don't say that. You don't say that. But man, if I don't believe it, who will? If I'm not convinced, how can I convince young people? I believe we got the pieces in place. But if we don't win it, I'll tell you one thing, we'll have a very, very major part of the conversation.
You've said something before that I think I've really connected to it, and I think you've said this a couple of times. It's hard to beat talent when talent prepares. Obviously, you've been preparing all season, but what do you really focus on right now when this thing is staring you in the face? It starts this week. How do you keep them preparing and keep them locked in right now?
The message I have to them, to the team, and I will say it to them here in about another hour and a half when we meet again, is do your job, execute. We have done the work. We're competing. We're running at a very high level. They're competing. They're throwing. They're jumping. They're sprinting. They're hurling at a very high level. At this level, the key is to execute. If you execute, it'll be there. The key is to execute. People can say, oh, we just need to do this. We can get 1% better. No, not at this point. The hay is in the barn. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We just have to come out here and execute. And if we do that, we will be okay. I tell them all the time, if they do what we tell them to do, and if it doesn't work, it's on us. It's on us. But I believe that God honors the obedience of doing what we tell them to do.
Coach had the chance to take care of a contract extension. What did that mean for you? And we've talked to a couple of the athletes. They said it means so much to them. I'm just curious on your end. What does that mean to be around a little longer in Lexington?
Man, hey, it's I'm speechless. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. That's as much as I can say. I'm truly grateful. It means the world to me. When I was a collegiate at Murray State, I always thought Lexington was just a great place. We'd come here for the Kentucky Relays, and I just was in awe of the city. I knew God was going to bring me back to the city one day. I knew I was going to come back to Lexington, but I didn't know in what capacity. But then when the opportunity presented to be a part of the Kentucky staff and to run the ship here, we jumped all over it. And for Mitch, President Capilouto, and Jason, those to deem me worthy to say, man, we want you around for a long time, man, that just blesses my heart. I'm grateful for the young people who believe in me and believe in the vision and believe in my staff. I'm grateful that my family's in a great community. And, if it is the will of the Lord, I hope they put me out the pasture here.
Oh, Coach, I love that. And obviously high expectations across the board this week for all of your athletes. But we have to ask specifically about Abby Steiner. What do you hope to see from her over these next couple of days?
I'm a major Abby Steiner fan. It is my wish, it is my prayer that she is the one who is victorious in the 100 and 200 meters. As I told the folk at ESPN, these NCAA championships are probably going to be the most epic national championships in the history of the NCAA in track and field. I mean, These babies are going to be running under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, but I believe that she's prepared. I believe Coach Tim Hall, our short sprint coach, has done a yeoman's job, an excellent job in preparing her. She's healthy. Again, it's going to be the one who executes this weekend, but I think it's going to be a thing that's from within, a gift, the gift that God gives us, the Johnny Sequoia, that special thing. That is what is going to rise. Abby's got that thing. Let me put it like this. But that's going to have to rise at another level. It's the one who wants it the most. Because when you look at it, the parity, the talent level is just something else. I think who wins it, will set a collegiate record in the 200 meters. I think who wins it becomes one of the fastest women in the history of the sport, not just collegiately, but the sport itself. I think who wins it, their life will change in 21 seconds.
Oh my gosh, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will.
Gotta watch it now.
Yeah, big thanks to Coach Green for the time. And since the team is out west, that's going to make for a little late night viewing for the Big Blue Nation over here in the Eastern time zone. So you can get a full schedule of events on ukathletics.com and watch the meet on ESPNU tonight.
Well, coming up next, I spent the morning at the Kentucky Children's Hospital alongside the UK baseball team. Check out how many teddy bears the BBN donated to this cause and the good it's doing for the kids right after the break.